What's up, guys? You can see now the position on the screen that happens in the game that I would like to show you in this video. And what can I say? You see the previous black's move was short castle, and now it's white's move, and I was playing white. So the short castle by black looks like a perfectly normal position, but it appeared to be not that normal. But before we continue, let me show you how did we get to this position from the very beginning of the game. So the first move I played was e4, e6, knight f3, d5, e5. I already decided to go for the wing gambit, which is after c5, b4. C takes, a3, b takes, knight c6. Now the normal moves except this one. This one was just simple blunder. I don't believe it is like sacrifice or anything, because it doesn't look like black gets anything good for this sacrificed, let's say, sacrificed pawn. Knight takes b5. Black cannot recapture because pawn on a6 is pinned, and rook on a8 becomes, in this situation, not protected, and so on and so forth. So instead of recapturing my knight, black plays bishop d7, which is okay. Knight a3, bishop takes a3. I think it's not a good move also, because after bishop takes a3, the black squares on the black's camp become vulnerable, weak, and it will play its role, negative role, in a game later. Knight g7, bishop d3, normal development, and here short castle. So now it comes the interesting part. Bishop takes h7, check. This is the idea. This bishop gives itself up to drag the king away from safety. King h8, knight g5. The knight joins the attack, opening d1 h5 diagonal for the white queen to join the attack as well. Now white is clearly playing for the king rather than material. g6, protecting h5 square from the jump on this square by white queen. Then queen goes to g4. King g7, queen f4. The attack is dangerous, but it's not over yet. White still has to prove that the sacrifice works. f5, in order not to allow white queen to jump to f6. h4, so I keep bringing pieces and pawns towards the king. Rook h8. Instead of rook h8, the engine suggests to play queen a5, rook h3, protecting c3 pawn, and then knight takes d4, queen takes d4, f4, trying to disconnect white pieces from the attack but after h5 there is not much difference with what happened in the game. So in the game black played rook h8 and then the game continues king e2, and this is one of the most important moves of the attack. The king steps away and the rook from a1 is ready to join the fight if necessary. Rook takes h7, knight takes h7, king takes h7. The original sacrifice is finally accepted, but black's king is still exposed. h5. Now the h-pawn opens another line. Knight g8. H takes g6. King takes rook, bishop c1, sorry. King g7. Queen g3, check. King f8. Rook h8. And now the rook arrives with tempo. The black knight is in danger. Knight e7, protecting the knight on g8, but it doesn't help. Bishop h6 check. King e8. Rook takes g8, knight takes, queen takes, king e7, and now bishop g5 checkmate. So the Greg wasn't a perfectly calculated forced win from the first move, but the sacrifice created exactly the kind of position where every move came with a new problem for black. So let me finish this rolling at this time, at this moment, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will thank you for watching till the very end. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions, and see you next time. Bye bye.